Crazy Eddie.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Banished. It's a very exciting day for me and Devin because we've been looking forward to this for a very long time. Think of it as a medieval SimCity sort of Anno type game. If you've played Anno in the Anno series, this might be quite familiar. There's no combat in this game whatsoever, so you do just have to focus on how the welfare of your citizens, how hungry they are. I was about to type Yeti welfare then because I just said it. What are we going to call it? Yetiville. That'll do. We'll have a medium map, medium starting conditions, have disasters on, fair climate, medium, yep, and valleys or mountains. I think we'll stick with valleys. So let's knock up a new game there. So we're starting this today. It's just going to be a quick let's play, a few episodes long, depending on how it goes. So what is Banished? Like I said before, it's a city builder with no combat, so you're just looking after your citizens, based sort of medievally kind of times, with very, very, very nice maps, just made by one person this, so it's not exactly a team effort. Quick tip, if you're buying this in England, if you buy it off GOG, it works out slightly cheaper than the Steam version, which is what we did. You won't get the Steam achievements, but it doesn't really matter in my opinion about Steam achievements, but each to their own I suppose. First things first, you'll see all these little house icons above their heads. That means they need a house to live in. Obviously now we've got some wood and some stone already, so we can use that to build. We've also got some coats, some tools and some food, so we don't have to worry about things immediately. So we'll just pop some houses down for these guys. Now, where shall we start building? I think we'll probably keep it round here. We'll pop this house next to this storeroom here. Oops, I've done that again. Resume the game. And we need to make some builders, which I've forgotten how to do. It's one of these, that one. Right, so you need to assign a job. And to do that, you load up that window, and we need 2 builders. It'll only let us build 2 at the minute, but that means that production on that house can start, and it will convert 2 of our villagers into builders. Whilst that's building, we can... These supplies will get depleted obviously as we build stuff, so we need to keep collecting supplies. This remove resources button will let us do that. We'll get rid of the ones behind this house. So wherever we drag this square, anything underneath it will be removed and placed in our stockpile. So all these stones and all these trees will be gone, collected by our other villagers, and they'll be added to our stores. I think we need more than one house for all these people, so we will start popping down some more, and we'll try and get this looking pretty good before the end of the episode, so we can come back next time and we can focus on more pressing issues. Where did I just put the house there, right? So if we place another one there, that gives us 3. What else can we be building in the meantime? Now we always need food. I know we've got quite a few potatoes at the minute, but that's not going to last forever. Now, maybe if we pop an orchard down, because trees, they take a few years to grow and start producing fruit. So if we pop that down now, by the time it's matured, our town should be big enough to actually use those. I think what we'll do is we'll wait until this is cleared, and then we'll start popping an orchard down just at the back there, and then we can build around that, and we'll get some fishing going on in here. Nice little trade merchant, so we can start trading some stuff. And we'll build a few more houses so these guys have got somewhere to live. We also need to prepare for the winter. So we need a guy who's going to chop up some firewood, so these guys have got logs to burn and keep their houses warm, because they will complain if they don't. We need to pop some roads down so they can get around a bit quicker. And we need to start thinking about maybe getting some more services down, like a town hall, or maybe not a hospital just yet, but certainly some of these other things. Definitely a well. We probably need a well to start if there is any fires, because we are going to be making fires. A well will help us put those out. Everyone needs a tavern, so we'll get a tavern done pretty soon as well. Let's just put a woodcutter down. Where should we pop the woodcutter? Maybe just behind this house. Or should we put him here by this stockpile? Now those green arrows you can see just in front of the building, they're not the very front of the building, so you can overlap that with a road. So if you have a road running through those green arrows, It just means you can enter and exit the building slightly quicker. Let's maybe concentrate on building some more houses beforehand. We'll build some little streets. We'll get some behind here. So that gives us 5 houses. That might be enough for all these citizens we've got here. Have we collected all these resources? We have. Good. Right, let's collect some more. Because we want to clear a big space here so we can start putting some more buildings down. Another thing you can do, if you don't want to collect all the resources in an area, we do because we just want to clear this out, we want to get rid of those trees and rocks. If you just want the rocks, you just press collect stone, highlight the area and it will just collect the stone in that area. Same with the trees. Same with the iron, I guess. I've not found any iron yet because this is my first go. But I'm sure there's going to be some somewhere. Ah, look, we can get these deer on our plates as well by building a hunter's cabin. So if we were to put that there, they just go out and they hunt the they hunt the deers in the forest, take them back and we can eat the bastards. What I'll do just in the meantime whilst these guys are building houses is pop down a few roads, because roads will help us get around a bit quicker. So if we pop one down there and we get one running up here, I think that's worked. Let's see why it wouldn't. And then if we get one here as well, I think that worked. I don't know if it did, but if it doesn't then we'll just do it again. Now what else can we be doing? We are going to be running out of food. We've already used 300 potatoes, so let's build some sort of food production. We're right next to a lake, so maybe fish would be the way to go first. So let's pop that down. It looks like there is one of the, or there. Can we get it over here? Not really. So let's pop it here. That means they'll get rid of that tree as well, so that's no longer in the way. And we can start collecting some more food, which is good, because we are going to start running out pretty soon if that's how fast we're using potatoes. I mean, who eats 100 potatoes in a day? Did I build the wrong road? What did I build there? Oh, that was remove roads, so that was pretty specialist of me. Do we want a dirt road or a stone road? Right, let's build dirt roads for now, because they're free, they don't use any resources. Put down here. Ooh, that way first, then that way to join back up. That's one of them ones. Okay, join back up there, and if we get a road running over here eventually, but we won't do that just yet because there isn't really any point right now. Let's put one down there. Brilliant. So it's starting to look like a town already. We just need a few more houses because these guys are still complaining about having no homes, even though there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each one. So 5. Oh, there's only 3 in there. Oh, they've had 3 children already. They've only been here like 2 minutes, and they've got 3 kids. So the children won't do anything. They'll just eat our resources for the time being until we can let them grow up, and eventually they'll become fully fledged citizens, they'll be doing jobs for us, harvesting things, food, and generally helping us out. But in the meantime, they're just resource leeches, so that isn't really what we want at the minute, but it's nothing we can stop, so we just have to let it happen. We can, like other sim games, just speed up the speed if we want to. Yeah, this symbol here, that means that they're cold, so we're going to need to start thinking about building. Oh, let's slow this right down because this is not doing us any good. We're going to need to start thinking about building that guy who cuts the wood into firewood. So that's this guy, the woodcutter. You know what? We'll just pop him here and we'll spin him around so he's facing the storeroom, so it can just be like a town centre around that area. Food production's on the way. Heat's on the way. We've got some houses. There's no one left complaining about not being in a house. So all in all, it's been a good, productive first 10 minutes. So if you are starting out, that's the way to do it. Knock up a few houses, get all these guys in a house, because they're only just going to complain. Next thing, pop up somewhere where they can get some food, and then deal with the warmth, because when the weather turns, you are going to lose citizens to illness if they're cold. If health is a real issue, you can pop a herbalist down. We're not going to do it now because it's just going to cost us some resources and we don't really need it. But if you pop one of these down, any old trees, so trees that are fully established like these, they'll head around, they'll search for herbs and other items of food, and the more varied your citizens' diet, the less chance of getting ill they have. So always look for other ways of getting food. Don't just have one supply of food, like we've got the fish at the minute. We've also got the potatoes in there. Oh no, we've run out of potatoes. So we're going to start going hungry soon, but we have got this fishing sort of village thing on the way. So hopefully that finishes before we notice any effects of that. We did say we were going to pop an orchard down. Maybe we should do that now if our food's getting low. Let's get rid of then some more of these trees. We are just eating through these trees right now, and we'll get rid of those over here as well. And over there we'll pop an orchard. We can also, if we wanted to, this is our food production tab, this is everything to do with food. We can also have a gatherer's hut who look for roots and berries in and around the forest, so you can put that near your hunting cabin, and they will hunt for other sources of food in and around dense forest. You don't really want to put that anywhere where you're going to be cutting down trees, or anywhere where you've already encroached on, and you've got, because I think deers are less likely to hang around by us for obvious reasons. Orchards we can plant. Crop fields are good because that's where we can grow our potatoes and wheat and things like that, so we'll be putting one of them down shortly. Pasture, we can have sheep and I think cows as well. I've not seen those just yet, but we can definitely have sheep and chickens as well. I saw some chickens, so we'll need those. But I think we'll start by building an orchard, so let's speed this up. Oh, actually, what we can do is just assign some workers. Number of citizens working. So, 0. So we want 4 fishermen there to get the maximum amount of food of that. That does mean we're going to have less people cutting down these, but it means we can also have some more food, which is good. I think some of these guys will start heading over now. Yep, here's someone, there's someone. I think it's this one. That shows you how many items you've produced. Obviously we haven't produced anything yet because it's not been working, but that'll tell you how many fish you've got this season and the previous season, so you can tell if it's working, if it's worth having it. I mean, if you're only producing like 100 fish and you're using 4 citizens, you might want to look elsewhere to getting some food. I mean, you could be using those 4 citizens to harvest crops, you could be using them to work on an orchard or with livestock in a pasture, so you might want to consider things like that when if your food production is low, reassigning some citizens. Why have we got 5 people working there? We only want 4 really. Come on guys, let's get rid of these trees because then we can pop up some more stuff. Let's speed up the time a little bit. I want these trees to go because then we can plant our orchard and we can get our trees growing, because like I said before, they take a few years to establish. So we want to start them out early on so we've got a nice supply of food coming in. Brilliant. Right, we've got some fish, so nothing's going to go low or wrong in terms of food. Forgot to assign a worker to that, that was a bit silly. So always when you build a building, remember to assign a worker. If you've got any errors over the top of it, like that question mark, that indicates a problem and you're going to have trouble. And what you'll see now is, now we've started producing logs there, you saw her drop it off to that house there, she'll go to that one next, those signs will disappear because they've got fuel for their fire and they can keep warm. So that means we're not going to get ill in there. Let's slow the time back down because we're at the point we wanted to be at. I wonder if they've just missed that or whether we can't get it. Nope, they've just missed it. So food production, orchard. Now we want to use the space as cleverly as possible. So can't place that there because of the hill. So let's cancel that. And we'll pop it over here. There we go, 10 by 10 orchard. And you'll notice the stop sign. That's because we need to press this question mark button and we need to choose the food. At the minute it looks like we can only have chestnuts, so I guess we're growing chestnuts. Not a problem. Let's assign a couple of workers there so we can get the trees planted and we can use those as food in the coming years. Next things are crop fields. Yeah, you know what, we're going to stick to this area for our crop fields as well. Make it a little bit bigger than that one. In fact, you know what, oh no, it's too big. We'll make it as big as we can. So 15 by 10, and we'll pop that there. Again, we've got the stop sign, we choose the crop. Peppers or wheat? I think wheat's going to be more useful, so we'll go for that first, and we'll assign another 2 workers. So now we've got 2 there and 2 there, hopefully. So what you'll see in a minute is trees will start popping up here, and wheat will start popping up here, and eventually we'll be able to harvest that and use it for food. So far, things are going well. Everyone's housed, everyone's fed, which is most important, and we've got a nice little base of operations set up, ready to expand on. Join us next time when we will expand. We'll definitely build some more houses, we'll get some more food production going, we'll see what these buildings do, the town services, we'll start popping wells and libraries down, schools down, see if they help our citizens at all. If you liked what you saw, just drop us a like, comment and subscribe, they're all greatly appreciated. We're still pretty new to this, but we're trying our hardest, so thanks very much.